Hey lovely people. So I am overdue for a refresh on my color. In this lighting it actually doesn't look that bad, but in person my hair looks kind of ashy and dull. My natural dusty brown color is coming through in full force, and I like to bring some richness to my hair by darkening it up. And my hair coloring routine is very simple. I always apply the color on dry stretched hair. Before I begin, I separate my head into 4 sections. This just makes the process a lot easier, and working in smaller sections helps to ensure that all of the hair is thoroughly covered with the dye. And speaking of dye, I use this Adore rinse in the color Black Velvet. This is my go-to. I've been using it for a really long time, and I like that it doesn't make my hair feel brittle or damaged. I've used permanent hair colors in the past just because they last longer, but they definitely led to breakage for me. So yeah, now I know I gotta roll with the semi-permanent. My hair just cannot take permanent color. I use 2 bottles of the dye, and then of course gotta put some gloves on so I don't get the color all over myself. I'm taking down one of the sections, and with this little brush here, I'm gonna dip that into the dye, shake off the excess, and start applying the color all around the perimeter of that section. Now when you do this, in order to keep things as neat as possible and not get dye everywhere, you want to make sure you're not putting too much of the color on the brush at once because it will drip and we don't want that. So after I have done that with my finger, I'm going to start dividing the hair into smaller parts and brushing the dye onto my roots. Keep working upwards, parting the hair and adding on the color. So I'm trying to coat as much of my roots as I can, and this is going to get most of the hair, but it's not going to cover it all. So I'll show you how I make sure all of my roots are covered in a quick second. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm taking that whole quadrant and I'm dividing it in half, and I'm going to start working the dye in with my hands. And I just basically dip my gloved fingers into that bowl of color. Again, not so much at a time that it's dripping, and I'm going to smooth that down the length of the hair. You're going to really have to work this in. We don't want any missed hair, so once I have on a good amount of the dye, I'm doing kind of a smoothing and raking motion to really get that color in. And then to ensure all of my roots are colored, I'm gently massaging that in to distribute the color all over, rubbing the dye in at my hairline so I don't get any drippage, and then I'm going to twist it all up and clip it, and I can move on to the next section. So again, I'm first using the brush to apply the color all around the perimeter of the section, on my side, on my nape, break it up into smaller sections so I can brush the dye onto my roots. And for the back, if you're doing this on yourself, I would recommend working with 2 mirrors, one in the front of you and one in the back of you, so you can see exactly what you're doing and to make sure you don't miss any hair. I did not do that, but you know, it does help. And yeah, basically get that color on. Don't rush it, take your time. Work slowly with the dye to help keep it from getting everywhere. Then bun and clip up each section. So like I said in the beginning of the video, I was super overdue for this color job. I think the last time I dyed my hair was maybe 5 months ago, I want to say. And to keep my color vibrant, I generally put a rinse on my hair about every 3 months, but I've just been kind of being lazy and putting it off. But today I'm bringing that life and luster back. So I really love my hair when it's freshly colored. I just think it looks so much healthier and nicer. Now, after all 4 sections have been done, I'm putting on a plastic cap, and then I'm going to take an edge scarf and tie that around to prevent any of the dye from dripping down. And I let it process just like this for about 25 minutes. After the 25 minutes was up, I thoroughly rinsed out all of the color. And then using some conditioner, I'm slathering that onto my hair. Again, I'm working with 4 sections, and while my hair is coated with the conditioner, I'm detangling with my favorite detangling brush. And I'm going to take that, twist it, and bun it to keep the hair detangled. Of course, do the same thing, apply conditioner, detangle, and twist up the hair for all 4 sections. Then rinse all of the conditioner out. And here I go. Hair is freshly colored, it's detangled, it's manageable, and you can see just how much more the darker color pops against my skin tone. I just think it makes my hair look so much nicer and rich. I also applied some argan oil all over for shine, and here I'm sectioning off a small piece of hair because I wanted to do like a little experiment to see if finger coils worked in my hair. I've actually done them on other people, but I've never tried it on my hair because for some strange reason I just felt like I didn't have the texture for it, and why I thought that I'm not too sure, but I applied a little gel to that section and pretty much did a single strand twist. And y'all, I was legit so shocked that it actually worked. I just could not believe how nice this piece came out. And so now I'm really amped to see how this would look if I did it all over. I think it would be super, super cute. But yeah, y'all let me know below if you want me to make a video when I do go ahead and do my whole head. On this day though, I didn't have time to continue. And like I said, I didn't think it would work anyway, so I didn't plan for it. But yeah, I was so excited and pleasantly surprised, to say the least, at the outcome. What I decided to do with my hair though is just to keep it simple, so I'm putting it up into a high puff, gathering it all up at the top, and then I'm adding some gel around my edges, and I'm going to hit the back as well. Brush it to smooth it all out, get rid of any lumps and bumps. It can be kind of an arm workout just trying to wrangle all of the hair together, but once everything is finally looking good, I'm taking a hair hook and I'm wrapping that around to secure everything. Then pick and fluff out the puff. Next, a little more gel around the front so I can shape my edges. I'm using my edge brush to brush down some hair and then do my little swoops and swirls and things. Now, I didn't tie down my edges to set them like I normally would because I had to run out. So they kind of rebelled a little bit and started doing their own thing, especially with my hair still being damp. But yeah, you know, that's how it goes sometimes with natural hair. I wasn't about to fight it. Anyway, I fluffed it out some more because I was trying to make it as big and as full as possible. I just love those big ginormous puffs. And that's it. So yeah, guys, that's how I color my hair. Like I said, I try to do this about every 3 months. And to me, the black color just makes my hair pop. Overall, I just think it complements me and the styles that I do. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch up with you soon on my next one. Bye.